In cloudy conditions, Yorkshire won the toss and decided to bat. No route or balance, they're on England duty later in the week, but a return for Tim Bresnham and Johnny Bairstow. Yorkshire opened up with Lees and Live, and the pair played confidently against Onions and Rushworth. Both openers found the boundary, but Durham were convinced they had Lees caught behind when he scored 8, but umpire Jeremy Lloyds was unmoved. Jamie Harrison was introduced into the attack, and he accounted for Lees, who followed a swing and delivery and was caught behind for 9 with the score on 29. Newman Williamson got off the mark with an edgy shot off Harrison. The bowlers stifled scoring for a time, but Live got the board ticking over as he punched a delivery from Harrison through the offside for 3 runs. Moments later, Live was put down on the slips by Richardson off Harrison. A let-off for Yorkshire? Not to be, as it turned out to be a no ball. The score, by the way, was on 38. Rushworth then overpitched, and Williamson drove superbly down the ground for 4, one of the shots of the morning, and Live brought up the 50 with a leg glance for 4. Mark Wood was brought into the attack, and Williamson greeted him with a lovely cover drive. Again, this one went to the boundary. Both batsmen had to be watchful as the ball swung around in overcast conditions. But there were still opportunities to pick up runs, and after a morning session of graft and determination, Yorkshire could feel satisfied with their efforts. At lunch then, 87 for 1, 30 overs, Live on 39, Williamson 22. Adam Live started the second session with an impressive cover drive for 4. He added another boundary before Williamson got in on the act to take his score to 27. Then Live brought up his half-century with a pull to the boundary off Harrison. 7 for some 96 balls. He looked in really good form. Rushworth bowled a half volley and Williamson slapped it away for a boundary, and that brought up the 100 partnership. The two batsmen continued to prosper as Yorkshire started to get well on top. Wood over-pitched from the Lumley end, and Live showed his capability with the drive, which went through the offside for 4. Moments later, though, Adam Live, a lucky let-off, as Borthwick dropped him at slip off Wood. Collingwood tried to retrieve it, but could not grasp the ball. Collingwood himself came into the attack, and during his first over, Williamson brought up his half-century. He then played an exquisite cut to find another 4. The 150 partnership came up from 272 balls. At the moment, it's all Yorkshire. The pair continued to be in charge, and Live went to a deserved 100 with 15 fours. An outstanding knock this from the in-form opener. Yorkshire went into tea in a strong position, and the score of 205 for 1 from 64 overs, a real justification for Andrew Gale's decision to bat first. Live, by the way, 104, and getting a great ovation as he came off. Williamson still with him on 68. As often happens after a break, comes a wicket, and in the first over after tea, Adam Live edged a slip off Harrison and Borthwick took the catch. Live 104, a really classy knock. He's had a great start to the season. Gale arrived at the crease, and after a shaky start got underway in support of Williamson, who moved to 84 with a 4 down to third man. He then had a let-off dropped by Mustard in the 90s. Too many catches going down from the Durham point of view. Gale greeted the availability of a new ball with a 4 off Onions, and next ball he was dropped by Sangakkara in the slips while on 17. But then the new ball factor came into play, and Rushworth bowled Williamson for 97 with the score on 257 for the loss of 3 wickets. Williamson, such a good player, that century will come for Yorkshire sooner rather than later. Gale was starting to settle and was joined by Johnny Bairstow back after injury. The two fended off Durham's push for further wickets and started to look confident. Both will have enjoyed some decent time at the wicket. Gale 35, Bairstow 22, Yorkshire 299 for the loss of 3 wickets after 96 overs. It was their day by a country mile.